What's up, everybody? It's Bill from High Volume Games, and welcome to another episode of Promotion Wars. This is the big one. This is our 1 year anniversary spectacular. We have been playing for 1 year game time. With the game started on the date up on the screen at February 1st. There we go. 2021. So we're right now at January 26th. We are going to get into the action. We're going to do the Wednesday Night Warriors. We're going to do our house show, and then the Tuesday night 1 year anniversary spectacular. So, just a side note, I've been making some deals off screen. I had a really cool idea of bringing everyone back who had been booked in previous big shows. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a lot of them, either because they were unavailable that day or just didn't want to work with the promotion. So Monty Brown was the only one of that former crew, plus Mike Bennett is already part of our promotion, and he was one of the originals. So they're in, but because I couldn't figure out, or I couldn't get enough, I said, let me just try to sign some other people. And, they can be thrown into our, 1 year anniversary spectacular battle royal, and we got some names. I can tell you that Bully Ray is coming in now. He's in the WWE in this episode, or in this thing. I think they signed him, but they didn't give him or they allowed him indie deals. So Bully Ray is in. From AEW, Frankie Kazarian is in. We've got Carl Anderson. We've got Cassidy Riley from our rivals at RPWF. We had to throw a steal in there. Dick Togo is coming from Japan. So we got some big names that are going to come in and join us. But that'll be the third show on this episode. So let's get into our first show, which is Wednesday Night Warriors. A quick look at our feud. Callahan and Francine Ramsey has started. Williams and Everett is our hot feud at 85%. We got Redbeard and O'Neal. Hero London and Discohausen finally getting or finally going to get a shot at each other now that London's back. Kaz and Davey Boy Smith Jr. is good, but it's about to end because Davey Boy's leaving. Lane and Valentine is good. Soho and Tessa Blanchard's gone real good for as short as it's been. To be the number 2 feud, and it's pretty short. Rebecca Prince and Nicole Matthews has just started off. And Leo Rush and Mike Bennett is fading, but we can probably get another good match out of them. So, let's get into action now. Remember, we signed Chavo Guerrero in our previous episode, and I did put in an attempted swindle of Dominic Mysterio. We'll see if that happens. All right. So we're going to put a 6-man. I don't even think we need that many matches, actually. Let's put 6 because I want to put a 6-man. Actually, let's do like a 10-man tag because this is the go home show. So let's put Adam Williams, Tommy O'Neal, Chris Hero, Paul London, and Leo Rush, all on the same team. What a team. And they're going to take on Eric Redbeard. They're going to take on Andrew Everett. They're going to take on Danhausen. They're going to take on that disco guy. And they're going to take on Mike Bennett. We're getting all our feuds. We're gonna have. Well, let's put another match. Let's put a. Let's put a hardcore match between Scotty and Brett Lane. We're gonna put Corey Hollis. Corey's gonna get our boost up for today because he's gonna go up against Chavo Guerrero in Chavo's debut match. We're gonna put another big person tag and have the women as Callahan, Matthews, and Ruby Soho, who is still with us, by the way. Remember, this is 2022, so after what happened in real life, there's been a deal made, so Ruby Soho is still with HVW. And they're going to go up against Tessa Blanchard, Rebecca Prince, and Francine Ramsey. I have a tag team match. Where Cannon and Maccabee, the arguably hottest team, will take on Anthony Bennett, and I want to say, and Evan Gonzalez. And yep, I'm gonna be petty. We're gonna have a women's match start us off, where Summer Rae is gonna take on Heather Reynolds, and Heather Reynolds is gonna win this one because we want her to look strong. As she beats the former women's champion who is on her way out the door. So now we're going to click to confirm, and it's going to tell us what our attendance is, and then we'll go through each match. So we'll go through each match for the Wednesday Night Warriors and the Anniversary Spectacular, and then we'll go click through the house show. But we'll put in matches like the Kaz and Davey Boy and stuff that people that didn't get put in. 1170 in Bridgewater, Nova Scotia. We went down a little bit, but that's because we didn't also put a lot of content in this one. We're saving it. See highlights. No, yes. Okay. Summer Rae versus Heather Reynolds. Heather hits the power slam. Again, we got to figure out some move names for some of our HVW wrestling schoolers. Because a lot of people have power slams. Whoever's our trainer must have had a power slam. Heather Reynolds picking up the win. Davey Boy Jr. telling Bridgewater that he can beat Cass any day. The fans are saying, do it, do it, do it. Here comes Cass and things are about to get ugly. And a brawl's broken out. I think I have an idea of who Kaz XL's next opponent is going to be. Because of, this feud's going to end basically this week. The house show is going to be like the last one. Maccabee locked high on Gonzalez. He gets the win. With Gonzalez tapping out, Maccabee and Cannon are just on a roll right now. They're not going to be in the tag team championship match at the 1 year anniversary spectacular, but you have to think they're going to be in the title picture. Matthews and Rebecca Prince are in the center of the ring, nose to nose. Congrats, by the way, to Nicole Matthews again in real life. She first match back in like 18 months. Now we got Tawny Callahan, Nicole Matthews, and Ruby Soho. What a team there. Going against Tessa Blanchard and her teammates from the 4 high volume women. Callahan hits the Tawny Cutter and gets the win. What a big win for Tawny Callahan. Again, we're basically building the women's division around Tawny Callahan, and she's not. She's definitely putting in the time and effort. Tommy O'Neill is going to talk about Redbeard. Here comes Redbeard. He's not happy. They meet face to face, and it's a brawl. Penny's not thrilled with me talking to you guys, but that's okay. And they're brawling inside the ring. Now they're brawling outside the ring. Now they're back in the backstage area. Security. Here comes Corey Hollis and the debuting Chavo Guerrero Jr. And with the referee's back turned, Chavo hits Corey with a low blow, rolls him up, handful of tights. He lies, he cheats, he steals. Chavo Guerrero picking up the victory. Scotty tells Brett Lane that they are no use to this business. Brett Lane, annoyed, challenges to him a fight. Scotty tries squirming the way out. Scotty Valentine is probably I sent Adam a message of who are my top faces and who are my top heels, kind of just showing him things. And I actually had Scotty Valentine rated number 2 in heels, as he is the 2 belt, the hardcore champ and the TV champ. Scotty Valentine and Brett Lane fighting in the production truck. Brett Lane picks up a headset, blasts Scotty over the head. Brett Lane taunts him. Brett Lane walks back over. He's got a computer keyboard and smashes it across his head. Scotty has control and throws Brett down, head first into the showrunner. He shatters the director's slate over the head of Brett Lane, and Scotty Valentine's going to get the win. There's no stopping Scotty Valentine. I mean, he is a guy who has 2 records for the longest reigns for the television and for the parking lot. Leo Rush has something to say. He's still got a problem with Mike Bennett. He says, "Come on out." No sign of Bennett. Oh, Bennett from behind with a steel chair. He takes a big shot to the back. With Rush down, Bennett pummels away. Bennett with a sadistic smile. This is right before the main event, which they're part of. Adam Williams, Tommy O'Neill, Hero, London, and Rush against Redbeard, Everett, Discohausen, and Mike Bennett. Leo Rush goes to the top rope. He goes for Dragon Call, but misses. Mike Bennett comes up with Miracle in Progress. Bennett is going to win this amazing 10-man tag team match. All right, so we got a 77 from Heather Reynolds, and wow, that's actually not bad for Heather Reynolds and Summer Rae. Kenan and Maccabee over Bennett and Gonzalez, 73. The 6-woman tag, 78. Chavo and Corey Hollis, 74. Wow, Brett Lane and Scotty Valentine went 92%. They really liked that hardcore match. Should have put a title on that. That might have went even higher. And the evil heels beating the good guys 82. Well, they got a 77, so 82.80 on that one. I know what this 3 email is going to be. It's going to be Summer Rae's pissed because she lost to. Yep. Summer Rae is very unhappy with losing to Heather Reynolds, but you're leaving. We made 18,000, and Scotty Valentine and Brett Lane, of course, were the number 1. All right, we got an email. Dominic Mysterio says no. Okay. That's all right, buddy. Wages 25,000. Our wages have gone up, but it's okay. We make about 25,000, and we're doing an excellent job. Still hanging in the 96%. We're going to let's before we go into that, let's go back to the feuds because Redbeard and Tommy O'Neill is dying out, but that feud is going to end after Tuesday. Um, Leo Rush, Mike Bennett is still good enough to get another good match in, but I'm going to actually end this because I want to start the two feuds that I've been waiting to start. And that will be singles, male, Bruiser Bruno versus Leo Rush. And then Mike Bennett versus Johnny Volume. So basically, I'm just doing the opposite of those two good feuds. Okay. Because what is Bruiser Bruno's? He's 41, so he is improving. So Leo still would get ticked if he loses to him, but Bruiser's gonna, get a lot of exposure from this feud. All right, so we will go 8 on this house show because I have 3 main events basically. So we have in what could most likely their last match, because I think once we hit February 1st, we lose Davey Boy Smith Jr. But Davey Boy Smith Jr. is going to fight Kaz XL. Then we will put Leo Rush and Bruiser Bruno. Then we will put Johnny Volume and Mike Bennett. We're going to put a tag team match. Alpha and Lance. Eh. We'll put them with. Well, I just did that. I was gonna put them against Bennett Gonzalez. Yeah, we'll go. We'll put Alpha and Lance against. Yeah, that the team we just had, Bennett and Gonzalez. I mean, we're gonna assume that the Samoans are gonna win that. That's why But okay, give me. Because I wasn't gonna put them up against Cash and Huffman, but let's put Sean Cash with Mad Braddocks. give me Sherrington and Parkman. I want a 4-way parking lot championship match. No, let's actually put it hardcore this time. Scotty's going to have to defend it versus Viking versus Brett Lane and versus Jeff Cannonball in his return. And Andy Black is going to show up in his normal spot and take on Kevin Bantham. Because Kevin just waiting on his partner, Kevin Seville, to come back. And so that'll be our house show. And then we'll follow it up with the crazy 1 year spectacular. And that one's going to kind of be storyline. I might throw some authority in this 1 year anniversary spectacular, so we can start the next year off. I'll show you that one in a minute. We also once we get done with this match, we have to look at Air Paris and see how he's doing, because he's gonna have to defend it. I don't really know who I'm putting him up against to defend it. All right, so we went 625. I had booked that at like a 900 because I wanted to see where we were. I forgot. I should have actually looked at the history. Straight to results. Kevin Bantham beats Andy Black. Jeez, Andy Black couldn't buy a win. 76%. Kevin Bantham getting the win. Scotty Valentine still defeats Viking Brett Lane and Jeff Cannonball in the hardcore match. You cannot take a title off him. 82%. Alicia Sherrington, 80%, beating Susie Parkman. Matt Braddock beats Sean Cannon, 73%. Samoans beat Bennett and Gonzalez, 69%. Bennett and Johnny Volume, 76%. That's actually not bad for a first match of a feud. Once you start increasing, Leo Rush and Bruno at 84 in their first match of a feud is phenomenal. And then Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Kaz, 82. That's a really nice match. Too bad only 600 people saw it. But 82.2. We actually matched the house show and the TV show matched their 82.2. So that's pretty cool. Shows some of our new feuds are solid enough with our extended feuds. $5,400 and Rush and Bruno making match of the night. All right, kids. Well, let's see what's good. We're going to be at the end of the month, so you should get a load of emails. 18 emails. Holy jeez. All right. Yep. Expiring contract, new free agents. Let's delete all red emails. Okay. So monthly sponsorship income, $5,000. Monthly TV deal, $42,000. Monthly merchandise figure, $30,000. Profit of $24,758. Expired contract, AJ Sanchez. We wish you the best in your future endeavors. Arian Andrew, the same. Ashley America, who was Adam Williams' first valet, but not much after that. Austin Aries' contract has expired, and they're very disappointed that such a good draw has been lost. Well, we offered him $2,500 a week. Summer Rae's contract is expired. Davey Boy Smith Jr.'s contract has expired, and they're upset. That Godwin has expired. New free agents. Let's see. Alex Cooper, Alex Garcia, Alex Payne, Ali Rex, Andy Brown, Azrael, Boomer Hatfield, Bruce Hart, Brian Keith, and 32 others are no longer with their promotion and are free. So, Two Dope is retired, Bob Holly is retired, Cassandra is retired, Curtis Hughes is retired, Headbanger Thrasher has retired. We have a front office happy anniversary. We'd like to congratulate you on your first year, on reaching your one full year at High Volume Wrestling. Good job, everyone. Thanks to everyone who's been watching this 1 year. Your first ever contract offer was to Air Paris on February 1st, 2021. The first person to sign a contract was Ryan Nemeth on February 2nd. Your first female signee was Summer Rae on February 3rd. That means we should have her for 2 more days. No. Look at that. We're at 520 going into the show. That's not bad. Remember, we started this year off at 600,000. There was a point where we didn't think we were going to be in existence in a year because we were running out of money and would drop down to even close to 200,000. And now we're at 520,000. And actually, we would have been a little higher because I went and spent a lot of money on getting people for this show. So, we're going to the Joe Byrne Memorial Stadium. We're, of course, going to have 10 matches because we have got a serious lineup. Okay, so match 6 on the card is going to be our... I don't know what we're going to call this Battle Royal. But no, it's not a Royal Rumble. But this Battle Royal has many people from different feds. So Alpha's in. Andy Black is in. Anthony Bennett is in. Eric Cannon is in. Bully Ray from WWE is in. Cassidy Riley from RPWF is in. Chris Harris is in. Corey Hollis is in. Daniel Maccabee is in. From Japan, Dick Togo is here. I had to pay a lot for Togo because I had to get... It was like 600, but his flight was in there too, so... Evan Gonzalez is in. From AEW, Frankie Kazarian is in. Johnny Volume will be in. He's a free agent, but Carl Anderson is in. Kevin Bantham is in. Lance Anoa'i is here. Mad Braddock is here. Actually, I don't know, kind of put Leo Rush in there too. Since it's hit. Although I have Bruiser Bruno there. Might as well keep him off. Maven Huffman is in. Mike Bennett is in. Monty Brown. Now I feel bad for Monty Brown because when he did sign up for us before, he was injured at this show, but still comes back. Ryan Nemeth is in. Sean Cash is here. And that's going to be it. Oh, Kazakh can come in. Chavo can come in, because I don't really have a whole lot for them. Okay. For participants. Amanda, we want to pick a winner? No. Alright, the main event is going to be for the World Heavyweight title. It is going to be 2 out of 3 falls. It's going to be Eric Redbeard and Tommy O'Neill. And sorry to say it, I'm pulling authority, and Tommy O'Neill is going to win this because I have this vision, which I'll explain at the end of the show. And it's been done before, but that's okay. All right. I almost kind of wish. So let's first look. Air Paris, who's a 75 now. His condition. Kevin Seville's the only guy left who's injured. Air Paris is 66, so he should get us a decent match, but then we'll need another. I feel like he's on a schedule where he's going to be like fighting once a month. But for the Interstate Championship, I don't know. I almost feel like I should throw him in a triple threat with Adam Williams and Andrew Everett. The 3As. That way, if Air Paris wins, cool, he's still a champ. If one of these guys wins, they're in better condition right now. They can, Paris can get some time off, then fight them. It culminates in these two's feud to end. Okay, that's what my story, and I'm sticking to it. The women's match for the championship. Tessa Blanchard and Ruby Soho. For the tag team championship. Chris Hero, Paul London, and this very much anticipated, not as far as their feud, but because we've been kind of waiting since Paul London was injured, but Discohausen versus London and Hero for the tag team championship. For the television championship in a tables match, we're going to see Brett Lane take on Scotty Valentine. Women's match. Prince and Callahan. No, they're not the two that are rivals. No, women's. There we go. Prince and Matthews. We're gonna do the four-way tag match between this. This might not get a good rating, but that's okay. Everybody, we want our showcase. Oh, we can't really. Well, Kevin Bantham's gonna have to find a new Kevin for today. Oh, wait, and actually, yeah, no, Lance is there. Have fun, Lance. Versus Maccabee and Cannon. Versus Huffman and Cash PD. Oh, it's what like I feel like I should give him one of these big names that showed up, like Kevin and Carl. Carl gets to work two matches. Although, let me look at just something. Do I have everybody? No, I don't. Darn it. I can't figure out if like I don't know what Bully's hardcore rating is. Let's go back to the women. They've got that third feud of Callahan and Ramsey. And then we're just going to start it off again with a banger. Literally. Now, it won't be for the parking lot championship because Scotty's already in a match. But we will see Viking, Todd Gibbs, Jeff Cannonball. Do I have a fourth? Viking, Gibbs, Cannonball. Let's see who's the. I think Heather Reynolds would be, but or one of the females has like a 90 hardcore or something like that. Yeah, Susie Parkman has a 91. So Cannonball, Viking, Hero's already in a match, Valentine's in a match, Lane's in a match, Bantam's in a match. Chris Harris? He's the only one that's. Chris Harris is going to show up. He's a 76, so he can hold his own in a hardcore match. So he's going against like 3 psychos, but. Alright. That is the 1 year anniversary spectacular. Actually, if what I would for my how I said I've got a plan, how the show would end. If match 9 turned out the way I want it to, although that's an auto, that can go any way. But if it turned out the way I'd like it to, that could be a really even better, But we'll see how it goes. We're gonna see. Again, this is the big show. We're not really caring about the attendance as much or the money, because the bigger shows they cost $20,000 to put on, whereas the others don't, like the regular TV show. But we're gonna have to put I know Chavo didn't get much of a show in this one. He might have to headline tomorrow just because most of these guys are gonna need a day off. All right, there we go. 11:24, not bad. I put it for 1,200, so that's pretty cool. Again, we get a little. It's harder to impress on these big shows, but let's go. The hardcore match: Viking, Gibbs, Cannonball, and Chris Harris. The hardcore match has been wild. To continue to fight, Gibbs and Viking is who it's gone down to. Gibbs throws Viking, but he gets reversed. Gibbs hard into the wall. Viking makes the cover. No. Viking spots the trash can. Starts to pick it up. Gibbs has a mop in his hand. He cracks it over the head of Viking. DDT. Todd Gibbs won the hardcore match. Oh my, he pinned a multiple time champion. Oh, jeez. Tawny Callahan, it's the Tawny Cutter on Ramsey. She's gonna get the win. That's a good thing for her. Our star who has the longest contract of all of our... Eric Cannon, he hits the Anarchist Hammer on Bantam, makes the cover, and Cannon and McAfee win again. I mean, these guys have to be, after whoever loses tonight, these guys have to be like the number 1 contenders for the tag title. Nicole Matthews, Vancouver maneuver on Prince. Matthews gets the win. Match 5, the table match for the television championship. I said that weird, but that's okay. With Brett laid down, Scotty puts the props up the table, puts Brett Lane to his feet. Irish whips him into the corner. Brett Lane goes crashing through the table. Scotty Valentine retains. He cannot be stopped. Maybe he needs a world title shot. It's coming down to Daniel Maccabee and Evan Gonzalez in this crazy battle royal, and Daniel Maccabee has won the battle royal. Remember when Maccabee was like 0-20? He just won a battle royal that had people like, Bully Ray and Kazarian and Mad Braddock's. Oh no, he collides with Disco. Hero rolls up Disco. Oh, Mad Braddock's caused Disco Hausen the tied up. Oh, I think that's the end for Mad Braddock's and Disco Hausen. Ruby hits the riot kick on Tessa Blanchard, makes the cover. Ruby Soho has won the Women's Championship. She is the 2-time Women's Champion now. I like that they're passing it off. With Andrew Everett down on the mat, Air Paris goes for the top. He goes for the moonsault. It connects. Air Paris is going to win against two really highly touted opponents. 2 out of 3 falls. It's 1-0. O'Neal in the lead. Redbeard is looking to get level now. Hooks O'Neal for the suplex. O'Neal puts the brakes. Power slam out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. Tommy O'Neal has won the World Heavyweight title. And now, at the end of the match, here comes Adam Williams, Tony Callahan, Evan Gonzalez, Scotty Valentine, Kevin Bantam. I might have forgotten someone, but all the HVW Wrestling School wrestlers are now carrying Tommy O'Neal on their shoulders. He is the champ, the Wrestling School's first world champion. There's my storyline. So Todd Gibbs wins in a 76% match. Tony Callahan and Francine Ramsey, 83. Kenan Maccabee, again, winning. What a night for Daniel Maccabee. It's a 71. Nicole Matthews and Rebecca Prince, 81. See, look at the women matches are just solid 80s. Scotty and Brett Lane went 85. Maccabee winning the Battle Royal is 71. 77 for London and Hero vs. Disco Hausen. Ruby Soho and Tessa Blanchard in 81. Another solid match. The Triple Threat Interstate Championship 72. And Tommy O'Neal and Eric Redbeard 84. Now again, harder to impress on these overall show ratings for big shows, but 74.48, we'll take it. Usually I'm in the 73s, so that's a good show. Dick Togo was eliminated by Corey Hollis. Monty Brown was eliminated by Cassidy Riley. I'm looking at like the names of the Ryan Nemeth eliminated was eliminated by Frankie Kazarian. Cassidy Riley eliminated Frankie Kazarian, then was eliminated by Bully Ray. Kevin Bantham then just eliminated Kaz XL and Bully Ray. Okay. Well, look at something that'll make Adam happy. Andy Black was 3rd. So Maccabee eliminates Andy Black and Evan Gonzalez to win the Battle Royal. Most eliminations goes to Bully Ray with 4. What a show. So made about $6,000. Again, because of that big show promotion of 20,000, we don't make a lot, but still, fans thought it was a great show. And Brett Lane and Scotty Valentine is the number 1 match. All right. they're happy with our roster. Leo Rush is our main event or MVP now. Actually, he was MVP when Austin Aries got hurt. Everything's superb, 100%. Our product is poor at the moment. Oh, our our bank balance is excellent though. We're still holding a 96, aren't we? Yeah. Do we have a new training camp person? Nope. Okay, so there are our new champs. Tommy O'Neill is the world heavyweight champion. Austin Aries held it for 161 days. Then Leo Rush. Then Paul London. Now Eric Redbeard. And the second year of our existence is going to start with Tommy O'Neill. Ruby Soho is our women's champ. She's now a two-time champ. Tessa Blanchard's reign only lasted 2 weeks. But this might be a pass-off type situation. Scotty Valentine is our parking lot champion. At 140 days was his previous run. I think he's even more, or he's going to be even more, or he's getting close to that now because he got it in November. Air Paris has to be the new record holder. Lance had it for 140, but Air Paris has had it since October. London and Hero are chasing down this 102 days of Disco Housing. But again, there's an asterisk there because London was hurt for like 6 weeks or something like that, and Scotty Valentine, the current longest reigning tag champ, TV champ, Maccabee holds the record at 28 days, but Valentine has now held it since for 2 months. So, do you remember when Maccabee held that title? All right, my friends. That's going to be it. Sorry for holding you up. It's just that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Congratulations to High Volume Wrestling for making it 1 year in game, and thank you all for tuning in and watching, especially for these Saturday or these Sunday midnight shows. You guys, that seems to be a good time. So we're going to keep that up, but we'll be back soon enough with another episode. And okay, let's look at. We're still 10th. Our highest is 1259. Our lowest was 70. So we're 1 year. We're just about 1 year from our first ever show. We had 70 people, and not too long ago we had 1,259. So we're only moving up. The longest feud that we had was that Leo Rush Mike Bennett feud. It's very good. All right, so till next time, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you again, and for more fun. And let's not forget about October 7th. We're going to have a special broadcast. We're going to show you the new update, Promotion Wars 21st anniversary with the awesome new update. Already heard. Well, we know a few things. We know the history is going to be added. We know that this awesome ticker is going to be added, which again, I'm honored because I've been told that came off of the idea from my stream where I had the ticker going, and they basically to clear dead space, but that ticker is was an idea thanks to High Volume Wrestling, so that's an honor. And we also learned this week that the screen that we have now, my screen on here is blown up from OBS, but the screen that you have that I'm looking at, like right here, that's going to be 60% bigger. So that's going to be great. So that is another thing, but we're going to see more updates about the 7th, and we'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. Bye now.